Hey there guys, welcome back to Fallout 4, and I think I'm gonna go and do the old guns quest for the Minutemen now. Yeah, and then I could maybe do, well, I haven't been back to Lexington yet. So I might go and do a different kind of side quest after. I still haven't went to the railroad yet. This is the railroad quest here, the Freedom Trail. So yeah, I could do a bunch of things, but I'm gonna go and do the Minutemen quest at the castle right now. First of all, at least. I think this is a pretty short one, as I recall. Fairly short anyway, probably.
Well, everyone in the Commonwealth will know. The Minutemen are back.
So, get to talk to someone here. That radio is gonna get annoying. I don't actually know if you can turn it off or not.
Ah, there you are. Finally.
But
I've been waiting to
I'm
talk to
wagering probably not.
Here I am. What did you need?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
Glad to meet you. We could use some more veterans around here.
Ah, well, you're right about that. I feel like some of these you've got still may need their diapers.
I think there's only like one enemy on this this mission actually, or
I'd still like to
quest,
hear
or
what
whatever you want to call it.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
We
Okay.
can always use
So,
more experience.
In terms of the main
Yeah,
quests, I believe this is one you'll need to do if you want to finish with the Minutemen, Adam.
But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored. Weapons,
So,
ammo, schematics.
not entirely sure what I'm gonna do right now. Gonna have to get further into the Brotherhood and actually go meet the railroads as well. So we need to get the other side of this door here.
Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
I hope you have an idea.
Of course I do. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the Northeast Bastion.
And it's actually quite good that I picked up the Dense Armor set, or mod, because there's a lot of mines in here, I believe. Turn on my light just to make it a little more bearable. Right, so I can go and scrap this. That's pretty much what you need to do there. Get some concrete. Cigars here? Okay. Actually, what I'll do this as well. Because it's kind of annoying to go and round people up here, I'm going to go and put down a... What is it again? Is it power?
This is Radio Freedom,
A
broadcast
bell.
all
No, it
day,
wouldn't be
all
powered.
across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen.
Not crafting. Resources, maybe? Bell. I need some more steel for it, okay. That should be easy to find, hopefully. I think there'll be steel in here. Yeah. Take this bucket. Okay, so I'll put this, I need more space, don't I? That's what I was complaining about. Okay.
This was the general's quarters. There used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory. Ah, looky here. You were clear. Good job. Let's get down there. See.
Alright. Put this over here.
To Radio Freedom.
Alright. I'll need that for when I get out, so may as well put it down now. Alright, so going down here, she's gonna go in first. Or I'll just skip it ahead of her, I don't know. Yeah, so there are some mines here, but I'll show you how ridiculous the mod is. Dense mod.
Pretty dark down here. We better watch our
Got
step.
a light, got a
I
light.
guess this place doesn't get a whole heck of a
So
lot.
watch me step on this mine here. Yeah, it literally did no damage to me. Now, it's probably because these frag mines aren't very good. They probably won't even insta-kill you, to be honest. In fact, they likely won't at this level. Apparently, it killed a Radroach, and it dropped a powerful rolling pin. Why a Radroach would have this, I have no idea.
I can carry something.
Did that explosion really kill it? Or was it just dead already? Oh, there's cannonballs here. These are ammo for the broadsider. Oh, I don't want to take the bag of cement. It actually blew the cannonballs, I believe, over here. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. But you can see that it pretty much did like no damage to me, which is something. That one did a lot more because I believe I was moving, so Rooted didn't take effect, and I believe Rooted will actually help quite a bit. That is a turret right there.
Is that you?
So there's also a mine there. But I don't really care about it too much. That turret actually did more. Oops. I kind of wanted to disarm it, but I just kind of went to pickpocket Ronnie there. Oops. Okay, laser musket. You actually get a pretty decent laser musket at the end here. But I want to be careful here actually. Buff out. Buff out. Buff out's always useful for me. Actually, speaking of that, can I make anything decent? So buff tats, buff jet, what am I doing there? Are pretty decent for me. I would rather take Psycho Jet, to be honest, and then have buff tats, because they would stack together. And I believe Psycho Buff might also stack with like buff tats and stuff like that. It's kind of weird. But you need Chemist 1 for most of the other drugs, like the bomb ones here. The really rare ones, to be honest, and I'm gonna have nowhere near close to that because I only have 1 intelligence. And I think it's 7 intelligence for Chemist, so yeah. Oh god. Okay, these are doing slightly more damage actually. But I should be able to just... I'm just messing about here, I really should be more careful. So...
Well, now, let's get this over with.
So this is a sentry bot I gotta take out, and actually quite difficult. So I'm gonna go and crit him with a sneak attack, and that's gonna be what does a lot of damage to him. And it will also explode after it's dead, and that will actually do a decent amount of damage.
Forever.
And that might actually insta-kill you on survival. He also dropped 2 fusion cores. And there might be other stuff over here. Yeah, that could be an issue on survival because any legendary robot or some of the named robots like this guy will automatically explode when they die, and it can actually insta-kill you quite easily. So that's why the Dense mod is so good. And kind of why I got it before this mission, actually.
Darn it. Oh, it's been a long
It's better to get it as quickly as possible for a melee character, I believe.
we...
So that's just the tip if you keep getting killed by explosions.
Yeah, that was it.
Now, against like fat man shots or whatever you want to call them, missiles, that might not do as well, but it'll do generally okay with everything else. Also this guy. I think plasma ammo is actually quite rare.
That explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined up. Must have gotten trapped down here. when
Fucking
the
skeleton
Germans
here.
attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much. Guess the uniform is yours
I already
now,
took his
if you want it.
uniform.
So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and it didn't end it.
I'm just gonna fucking leave, whatever. Don't give a shit. Alright, so there is actually quite a lot of good stuff in this next room. Well, maybe not good stuff for me, but decent, you know. I think she'll open the door. So, yeah. In here, there is a bunch of mods for a laser musket, and over here, I think, There is pretty much a fully upgraded laser musket here. It's got the 6 crank mod, which means that it can be reloaded. Oh, I took the other one here. I'll go and drop that probably. Or actually, I could just disassemble it or scrap it or whatever. There's some traps here. I don't believe they ever like actually activate. Now, I don't know if I get the mini nuke from picking that up and then dropping it, but that's anyway. Okay, so we need to get that schematic there. And there is actually
Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us.
weapon workbench in here.
For building artillery, right?
A lot of grenades. Plasma mine, okay. Right, so I want to scrap one of these at least. So this is pretty much a fully upgraded one. It doesn't do that much more damage, but it can be reloaded 6 times before firing it, which is honestly pretty ridiculous. And there's some scopes here and mods. I'm not going to pick them up because I think that one is fine that I picked up. Okay, so I need to talk to her now. She's still over here.
I have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing.
I haven't actually seen a Deathclaw yet, have I? Apart from the one in the very beginning. I don't think I've seen any other ones. I don't think so. I never took those apparently. Okay. I think I took everything else here. Okay. So I need to go and
Got a minute?
Looks like you've got everything we need.
actually
As soon
build
as you
this
get some
artillery here.
built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
Yeah, so that's... oh. Rip. I'll need someone to actually be assigned to it, so I'm gonna go and ring the bell first. So, to bring everyone over there. Right, so to make the artillery, it's over here in the special thing. Now, where is... there's one that was already destroyed, and I usually just build it over it, so it should be over here. There it is. Okay, so I'll go and destroy that, or build it over that. Build it there, and then move it. That looks fine. Okay. I think that's aimed. Kinda actually wants to be more that way. It needs to be perfect. That's fine. Okay. And I need someone to actually operate it. So they should have gathered around here. Get you to go over there. And yeah, I basically just need to test out, and that's really the quest. You only needed to kill the sentry bot, really. But he can be quite tough, so if you are struggling with him, I would suggest taking Jet, any type of Jet. Even if you don't use chems very much, because it will slow down time and allow you a lot more time to actually kill him and get away before he explodes, if that's what's giving you an issue. So, I would suggest that.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. Now here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
I think that's just an optional requirement, but I'll do it anyway. That one.
Alright, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire.
Okay, so I think it's just one over by these cars. Okay, artillery smoke grenade. And then we get the fuck out. I think it takes like ages for it to actually start, so Probably have time to just run all the way up here.
Okay, we've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. You know, just in case.
Get back here. Is it gonna fire by itself? Yeah, all firing artillery, man. That's where it's at. But this will actually destroy pretty much all the cars and that building there. But it's actually pretty cool that you have access to that from now on. I don't know if normally it lasts for this long. I haven't really used it that much though. Jeez. Taking forever actually. Piper just standing there. Doesn't even look at it. Doesn't even care.
That looked good from here. You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
Okay, so that was pretty much it. I'm getting out here because that music's annoying me now. Classical music. Not a fan, gotta say. I'm sorry. So yeah, that was pretty much one of the shorter Minutemen quests. Well, actually, there's not that many, to be honest. Most of them are just quests from Preston to clear out an area or something like that. I'm still tuned into it, that's why I keep hearing it. I'm like, what? It's following me around! There we go. Okay. Now, apparently some more smoke grenades got in there, so I'll take those. So I made a metal box if I didn't show it before, so I could store all my purified water and stuff I don't need. If I ever need some food, I'll just go and grab it out of there, probably.
But even the hard days get easier than the one before.
Okay, so I'll just talk to Preston now, who's farming.
Seems to be growing well.
I've got to hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And
I don't
Rana
know about
Shaw
that.
returns. She's something else, isn't she?
Pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Throw away.
She definitely knows how to take charge.
Ha! That's a bit of an understatement from what I hear. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help.
I'm done with your
to anyone that needs
settlements,
it.
Preston,
That can only
please.
help our cause.
That's actually why everyone hates him quite a bit, because he just gives out a bunch of settlement quests, and people are like, please stop. Please. Now, I don't have much money on me, do I? I don't have that much. I got, yeah, compared to, like, because I spent it all on that that Black Ops chest piece, but worth it, because, like, I wouldn't have survived that explosion probably otherwise. So, I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do next, away from the Brahmin. I picked up a powerful rolling pin, so there's that. I could go and trying to get this. These are just Radiant quests, which means the Radiant quests were basically from, I believe Skyrim was the first to do it, and they just basically repeat infinitely. I'm not sure because there's a fixed amount of settlements, but some of these are probably will go in infinitely, like the Brotherhood ones. Could try the Lost Patrol. I want to do this sooner than later, but it is actually relatively difficult with the last part. You'll see what I mean. But I'll probably try this now, actually, yeah. Try the Lost Patrol. I'll keep these on the map, actually. I don't know where that is. There's also the Diamond City. Okay, that's over here, so that's actually really east. I could go and do it anyway. Alright, so I'll go here. Go south from here. I'll start this quest at least. Okay. So, I haven't actually been in this shed either. I just discovered it when I was doing that Cabot House quest. Oh. What bugs? Okay. These are actually very annoying. Mainly because they will poison you and it will do a lot of damage. As you can see, it is actually doing a decent amount of damage to me. What the hell? Why won't it die? Excuse me? Hello? Lag? Huh, it kinda looks like they have like an ability to not die for a while or something. The hell?
Ours now.
Guess these scavengers got killed by them. Okay. I could have just slept in there, but whatever. Right, so it is just south of here. This is going through a few occupied areas, I think. I haven't actually been here. No, not been there. Looks like an interesting area, actually. Okay, so this area should be populated, probably, by enemies. A few, at least. Seems like an area that would be. Nothing there. Okay. Just get that 5 times XP. It's ridiculous. Playing with an intelligence character is actually more, like, almost always more efficient to have Idiot Savant, even at high levels of intelligence, just because how it works out. Because it will... Ooh, a Feral Ghoul Reaver. Reavers, I believe, used to be a lot more scary than they are in this game, but I might need a crit or two for him, because he is legendary as well. I'll go and, like, put on my full combo. I actually do a lot more damage than I thought I would. That's ridiculous. This isn't the greatest chess piece, to be honest, but I'll keep it around. Oh, that was actually another one there. Didn't notice. I was thinking it was just another standard ghoul. Let me kill these guys first. Okay. Sharp. Charisma and intelligence, that's not bad to have. Although, once again, I am going to have to wear the suit along with it, so I don't know if my there's any point of having this, really. Intelligence is okay, but like I said, I'm using Idiot Savant, so it's not really necessary. Ghouls, just this radiation damage. I went off in the completely wrong direction, I believe. All the apparently I'm in the area. Okay, I am actually. That's not what I wanted. Jesus. I believe the actual distress signal is over here. Yeah, I am right. This is the area. I was literally right beside it. I was just looking for a quest marker that wasn't there. Okay, so I'll take this so it stops making that noise. Okay, so get some of that. Get the uniform, I guess. I don't think I have that uniform, so I may as well. Ammo bag. Military ammo bag, that's actually good because it has ballistic fiber, which is going to be quite useful to me. I'll explain why later. Okay, so we got that.
Locked tight.
Okay, so I can't pick that. This probably doesn't have that much useful in it. Alright, so I got to actually listen to this tape here. Okay, so go and put... Oh, it's no, I don't want to do that. Battlefield holotape, this is it. Okay, so I'll put this on.
Outnumbered 5 to 1. Bottom report.
Fused solid.
Horse down to 5%!
Okay.
to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Fire him!
Damn it! Aslan set the self-destruct. Ferris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move, move, move!
I'm going to get this relay tower. Right, so we gotta go this way, I believe. Map. Yes. So I'll go and clear out the training yard here, and then I'll head south and talk to the settlers there. And then I might not do the part of this quest after, because like I said, it can actually be pretty difficult. But it should be less difficult now that I have the dense mod, so I'm gonna go and try it at least. The reason, you probably guessed that there will be explosions by me saying that, but you know. So, watch this. Makes total sense, am I right? There is another one up there. Like, seriously, makes total sense. Like, I don't understand why you think this is broken in any way. I mean, seems perfectly reasonable to me. I mean, come on. Do you even know what you're talking about? I was playing, I was actually playing New Vegas recently. Thought I heard an argument there. And it's funny how little you care about radiation, because it's just like, it's like whatever. But in this game it's like, oh, my max health's going down. That's fucking like like Dark Souls. Well, more like Dark Souls. Yeah, it's Dark Souls 2 and Demon Souls. The fact they reduce your max health, that's like fucking hardcore shit. It's really not that big a deal in this game either, because look at what I can do. I can just like fucking VATS frag mines and not take any damage. I'm serious, like this playthrough is basically a guide on how to become as OP as possible with melee weapons as quickly as possible. Well, probably not the most you could do, honestly. You probably could do more optimized way than I'm doing, but melee is just so strong in this game. I mean, in New Vegas I was doing an unarmed build as well, which is actually really strong in that game. But even then, it's still not as good as this game, because VATS is just so good. The fact that luck is now based, like the crits are now on will crits. He had like 1 HP there. And there is another Feral Ghoul Reaver. I don't think he's surviving 8 attacks, just gotta say. So that is a fortifying piece of armor, which is actually quite nice. Unfortunately, it's for the chest piece, which I already have that Black Ops armor, which is better. So that is unfortunate. Also, it's a synth armor. I don't think we got many of that yet, or I maybe neglected picking them up. Now, I'll check this area a little bit. Now, I'm taking Mentats whenever I can, just because Mentats themselves, was that 3 fusion cores? That's pretty good. Coast Guard's hat. I mean, I'm not using. If I use power armor as well, this character would be absolutely ridiculous. But I really don't think there's any need to use power armor on this character. Like, you probably could do it without VATS if I
They passed 199.
if I use power armor, but I really don't think it's that necessary. So unfortunately, Aslan here is dead. Combat armor chest piece. What is that? Oh, it has some radiation on it. Okay. So I gotta listen to this as well, and I'll check the area while I listen to it. Night Aslan's halted.
Knight Terra Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They may be out of range. My orders were to hold the position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
Okay. More Psycho. And plus, like I said, I could make it even more broken if I used like power armor or something, because I have a decent amount of cores now. I could also use chems like much more than I am using them, and that will make it even more ridiculous. So yeah, you probably could kill very like enemies quite above your level at this point with this type of character. But we're gonna settle for just kind of questing around this area right now. We're actually pretty far east right now, considering. Okay, so I was gonna go south over this way to go to the farm area. I think it was over this way. Actually, that might be the way to the next part of the quest. No, it's over there. Okay, so we gotta go to a satellite array. And it has quite a lot of enemies in there. This guy just went to sleep. Oh, actually, maybe wait to date? Actually, I might try stealth this area because there is a lot of enemies. Hey there.
You're with the Minutemen, right?
The Minutemen are always happy to help. What did you need?
A pack of feral ghouls has holed up nearby, and some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may
I think it's gonna ask me to clear out that area there.
Someone to clear them out.
I'm on it.
It
As
is
good as done.
literally kill them.
Glad to have them gone.
I think there was some more ghouls that I didn't kill. You know what, I'm not gonna do that right now. Simply because it is a like a side quest and like can't be bothered also. I didn't mean to do that. Shift, yeah. Alright, so we got to go to this area here, and there is quite a lot of enemies here, including ones up high that actually will use missile launchers. I think they're missile launchers.